And we are live.
What's up, y'all? What's going on?
Welcome back to the Random Ash, where cigars, culture, and conversation collide. I'm Martin.
I've been looking forward.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go introduce yourself.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome to the Random Ash, where cigar and cultures and conversation collide. I'm Martin from Broncano Cigars, and tonight's episode is called Cigar Revenge. This time, Ape Herf, he got the pick, and we're smoking the RoMa Craft
CroMagnon. CroMagnon, baby.
Now, you all know me. I tend to lean towards medium body with complex transition. Zino keeps us grounded as a seasoned vet and a consumer's voice. And Ape, he's always pushing the spicy, bold side of the spectrum. So tonight, it's medium versus spice, and we'll see which side wins.
Let's go. I know y'all been dreading today all day. This cigar's been on both your minds.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
Listen, I know how to smoke and fake it and shit, but this shit is bad. I will. This shit horrible. Trust me, I will blow through this shit and light up some AG shit and finish the podcast tonight.
Damn.
Oh my god.
I'm just playing.
Damn.
I'm doing a straight cut. I was gonna do a V cut, but go ahead. Say how you take it.
I was gonna say, go ahead, do your cut, take a cold draw. See what you pick up. The cold draw ain't that bad. I know it's a cold draw. When we put some fire to it, it's a little bit different. But man, I'm feeling it. I don't know about y'all. So you went with straight cut, Martin. We gonna see you firing up.
I mean, yeah, I ain't no bitch.
Oh, Mama didn't raise no bitch.
Nah, I'm gonna throw my glasses.
Look at hey, Martin, you looking a little washed out over there, man.
I know. I shaved my beard off, man.
Did you?
Yeah, man. I don't want to. For Halloween, I'm gonna go as a cigar brand owner. So I'm gonna grow a beard, grab a raggedy hat, dress like shit, and have a nasty looking beard. So I'm gonna grow my beard to the middle of my chest. That's what I'm gonna be for as a brand owner for Halloween.
You gonna give out bundles of your second hands or what?
Oh man, I'm gonna give out bundles and bundles and bundles. I'm gonna pass those out to the parents that walk by.
We got a couple people in chat already. What up, Stogie Society? What's going on, fellas? Hologram, what's good?
Sound like somebody's over there messing with a big lighter.
So I already wrestled it, but I'm gonna
hold that thought.
I'm not gonna say nothing. Man, listen, I told you what I am. I got to wrestle beforehand. I want to see the transition. So if your shit ain't ready for prime time, you shouldn't have put that shit out.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. I got the fan on in the background, so that's why I'm like tucking away a little bit.
Okay.
Got some circulation in this bitch.
Hold on.
It's that broadleaf.
Yes, but it's a particular broadleaf. So as you know, there's the Connecticut, and then there's Pennsylvania. This one is rocking the Pennsylvania broadleaf wrapper, and I'll give you the breakdown pretty soon. Right now, I'll hit you with it. But like Zino says, first light up, he retros, right?
I do. Second puff is definitely a retro for me. Even though I know it's wrong because it's supposed to build, but I want to see how it changes.
I got you.
I get it.
I'm gonna drink tonight.
Oh, he red cup solo red cupping it today.
Yeah.
He on that Kevin Hart solo cup, boys.
I figured if we was doing the stereotype type of cigar, might as well have a stereotype drink tonight.
God, dog, look at you.
Well, I said stereotype. I didn't say a word I sent you in the text.
Oh my god.
Not yet. We'll leak those in a bit.
Oh shit. I'm not worried about cancel culture. Fuck it.
I don't think any of us are really, especially with like the whole YouTube thing going on. Like, they hit a lot of us, and we're like, we're just gonna keep the ball rolling, whatever it is. Switch to a platform, keep it pushing. I think for the most of us that are like stuck on YouTube and don't want to transition over, we'll just have more time to enjoy cigars and don't have to worry about, oh, I got to set up a camera and a mic and I got to break this one down type thing. I mean, straight up, I get lost in it, bro. Like super lost up in it. But, it is what it is. All right. So real quick, let me touch on a couple of things about this cigar. So it's the RoMa Craft CroMagnon. Now I know Zino, he's actually got the EMH, which is, I believe, a 5x56.
Yeah.
Martin, I think you picked up what I was able to pick up because it's the only size that my B&M had, and it's the Anthropology, which is a 5 3/4 by 46. So almost like a Corona Extra, I guess you can say.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Martin definitely gonna throw up.
Nah, I think he'll be all right.
This actually is starting out pretty good.
Oh, what? What was that?
I'm starting out like a champ.
Okay. You're starting off good, or the cigar starting off good?
The cigar starting off good.
Okay, there we go. So real quick, let me give y'all the breakdown. So like I said, this is going to be rocking a dark Pennsylvania broadleaf wrapper. The binder is going to be a hybrid Sumatra. And then the fillers are from the Dominican and Nicaragua. So I know y'all are more of the medium body. You guys tend to stick toward the Dominican region.
Whoa.
Not you, Martin, though.
All right.
Martin, I know, Zine, you all over the globe, which is dope because you've been putting me on to some fire medium, but when it comes to flavor, like full flavored cigars. So the ones that I have tried that came on your recommendation, man, solid. So shout out to Zino, knows what's up. But I figured, you know me, I'm on that dark profile, I'm on that spice. Now in the episode 2, we took suggestions, broadleaf, but I wanted something that had a little bit of flavor for you guys. I didn't want to completely blow your palate out or blow your socks off. I thought this was a happy medium. So,
yeah,
I'm loving it. But before I chime in, Martin, I want to get your first initial thoughts on what you're feeling in the cigar right now.
So actually, my first thoughts are, getting some light pepper, not necessarily spices or bacon spice or anything like that, but I'm getting that light pepper. Kind of reminds me of like when you first put a big piece of big red chewing gum. When you first have that, it gives you that initial kick in your mouth. Then from there, it seems like it's smoothing out a little bit, but I still can taste that the broadleaf in there, which is fine. It's not like it's overpowering pepper in some cases that you get, but it seems like it's the perfect balance. And I'm not being nice, but it seems like it's the perfect balance right now.
I got you. All right. Now, from the man himself, Zino. Yep. What you got? What you got?
Oh my God.
Hey, that was too long of a pause here. Hold up.
Because I don't want to be rude, man, but it's good. It's good. Well, my honest opinion, it's sprayed. But it's good.
Okay. It's what?
It's sprayed, but it's good.
We did touch on that on an earlier episode. You had mentioned that.
But it's sprayed in a good way.
Okay. All right. Sprayed in a good way. What does that like necessarily mean?
I could tell it's sprayed. I could taste it, but it's not overly sprayed to the point that it's ruining the whole tobacco.
Okay. Would that be like sprayed on the wrapper leaf to give it its color?
No. More
All
like
right.
taste.
Okay.
But
I
mean, fuck it. We the honest podcast, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and bullshit.
Oh, it's all good.
I could taste it on the cold draw.
Okay. So for me, I'm not super in tune to, sprayed what it's doing. I've heard of them spraying to get like specific color on wrappers so they can color grade them when they box them and things like that. But as far as to enhance taste, I'm not super familiar with that. But we can get into that. We can get into it now and get into it later. But as far as
it might be sprayed for color too, but I mean, I taste it. I could tell by the way it's burning. It's not like I'm an expert. It's only because the shit's been taught to me that if I see it to notice it, you know what I mean? It's not like something I fucking knew because I'm a fucking wizard. Like, it was taught to me to learn something. So I look for that shit. You know what I mean? But I like it. It's not heavy. It's not faint. It's like right in the middle.
Okay.
But I don't know. Let it build. Get into it, man. You picked this for a reason, so
yeah, let's dive into it.
I dig it.
I got a pretty clean palate.
Okay. Did you smoke anything earlier today? Maybe
yeah, that's
lighter.
why I said pretty clean.
pretty clean.
I got an hour drive home from work. I'm not about to sit in the car naked. Like I gotta have a cigar, bro. Sit in traffic.
I got you. I guess that's the nice thing about this one later in the day with it being a broadleaf. I know earlier as we were chatting, it's somewhat of an ender because it's a little bit bolder. It's got the spice. So if you have like a medium, something mild, you're not going to affect the taste of this cigar. But I feel like if you were to reverse it and try to have, your medium or your AG after this one, it probably could, taint it a little bit if it was bad.
Well, if it was bad, yeah. But I don't, honestly, the taste is not bad. I like the taste. There's a lot of cocoa, a lot of chocolate on it. The spice for me, the burn is not crazy.
No.
I would give this like a 5 or a 6.
Out of 10?
Yeah. For me, I mean, some other people would probably give it like an 8 and shit, but.
And you've actually got the the bigger ring gauge a little bit, so, and we've got the little smaller, so even for us on like the Corona Extra, it's still a super mild spice. I would rate it about the same, 5, 6. For me, kind of being really bolder, I would probably go 4.5. It's enough to let you know it's there for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So price point on these. I think for this one, I think it was like around $11.49. I don't know, and that's out here in Texas.
Yeah, the shop I received my cigar from, $11.95.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. I think I paid $12.50. I think it was.
Yeah, for that little.
Whatever MSRP is supposed to be. That's what I paid. The shop I went to. Obviously, Sir Louis Cigars. This is size. They only had this one size in this particular blend, but they always do MSRP on everything. So whatever the MSRP is, that's what I paid.
There you go. But, cool. So it'll be interesting to see how it develops. 2 different sizes. See where it goes. We're definitely warmed up, so we'll take it into that.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like, not to cut you off, almost like an in between, like a. Gotta think. I'm getting like that. Almost like when you have hot cocoa, you get kind of like that. It's like that powdery cocoa
Yeah,
taste,
Mhm.
linger. That's what I'm getting right now, which is cool. I like that.
slight
Um,
bitterness.
Yeah, not really bitter, more like powdery.
Yeah, because cocoa is
Almost,
bitter.
yeah, but like if you would have took like no one used to make freaking chocolate milk and shit. When you was little, and you ain't stirred it all the
Yeah.
way. Got some bits at the end, kind of
Yeah.
like that. That taste like that. How it coats your palate. But
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I'm
I
starting
definitely
to get
feel that.
some citrus on it a little bit.
Are you?
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. I see a broadleaf coming out of Broncano. Just kidding.
Actually,
Just kidding.
the Ruby has, I believe, has broadleaf, right? And the Royal Blue has it.
Yeah, they do.
Since we actually mentioned price, I don't know if we can just sway the subject just slightly. So this past week I was at a event, not my event, and I ran into a brand owner. And one of the things that he mentioned is that he want to make his cigars accessible to everyone. So that's the reason why he prices his cigar where it's at. His cigars range from 11 to about 15, maybe $14. So he wanted to get his cigars into more hands and bring new cigar smokers into the fold. As a brand owner, and I guess two things. One, does it matter the cost of the cigar? Does that affect if somebody's going to purchase it? Does that equate to quality if it's a $10 or it's a $14 or $15 cigar? Or, I mean, are people just buying just tags, right? Just like it, are they just buying brands or labels on the cigar? This looks cool, or this name, actually, I'm gonna buy this. But from his standpoint, he wanted to bring more people into the fold just to create a bigger, and I hate saying this fucking word, community. Hate that fucking word. But so he wanted to create a bigger base of smokers. So like when it comes to like the state and the federal government to help with more people to it's just a bigger base as far as on the legal side. You got more smokers, the more politicians that listen to, to relax some of the laws and even some of the taxation on cigars. So that was his point on the whole deal. But me personally, what up, Joe? Got to have
What's
you
going
on, Mr. Marzipan.
Oh,
But yeah. So I guess from that standpoint, I mean, I guess from an influencer and from a reviewer and from a consumer standpoint, I guess does price really matter? Because where I'm gonna be at, the lowest price point is gonna be 14, and probably the highest is 16. And I'm not gonna do any more aged tobacco. I'm not doing any age. I'm just gonna keep everything what's made exactly for me. For
okay.
Broncano.
So you're talking like how you did the vintage with that 20-year age and all that stuff. That's gonna be like no.
Yeah, I probably stay away from that unless 10 years from now, 5 years from now, opportunity comes up. But I'm just gonna stay away from what's for me.
I got you. I mean,
what up, Brian? That's a big fellas out of Kankakee, Illinois.
What city?
Kankakee. That's just below Chicago by an hour.
Okay. What's up, fellas? What's going on? Glad to join us this evening. I mean, price point and quality, I mean, we're gonna get into it, but as being in the review space and also a consumer, price point definitely plays in the decision-making process. So, first and foremost, I'm a consumer. So if you're slapping a, $15 to $20 price tag, there's got to be some sort of buy-in. You've got to get my buy-in somehow, because yes, unfortunately in the industry, people buy labels, but they also have in the social media space people like me and people that have been smoking longer than me that also have channels that have built their palates and they're on recommendation. So it's kind of like not a double-edged sword, but I'm a 9 to 5 guy. So for me on the high side, $20.
Yes, that vintage was fire, Joe. Sorry. Go ahead.
But as a reviewer, I also got to try them. I got to form my own opinion. regardless of what anyone else is saying, I want to form my own opinion. So at some point, I'm going to try the cigar. More than likely, I may wait for a deal or some sort. But I mean, if you're sitting anywhere from the, 15 and under, I'm picking it up. Not a problem.
Yeah.
Easy. You know what I mean?
So you
Now-
figure. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Now I was
Go
going to say, to your point, you figure, okay, so you're in the car with your wife, and you go to Seven Brew or Scooters. You go to Starbucks, right? You order a tall or a grande. That's $7. So just from something that lasts maybe 5 minutes, because you tell them light ice and they put all the ice in there.
Yeah, they charge you extra for light ice.
Exactly. So I mean, so $15, I think that is a happy medium considering with the tariffs and everything, and most people are coming out with price increases. I mean, for me, since I don't smoke as much as most, I think I'm fine with paying $15 for a cigar. But if you go into like Illinois or that's close by here, because I'm in Wisconsin, that $15 cigar turns into 18 or 19. And Brian from Big Fellas, he knows all too well about that amount. He knows all too well about how that pricing can go. I'm sorry, man. So Brian, did you hear everything I said about as far as Illinois? So Brian from Big Fellas, he knows all too well about as far as how that price can go in Illinois. As far as if you have that $15 cigar, it does translate to another $18. Brings it up an additional $3. Depending on what they pay for on the backside, it could be possibly more than that.
But you touched on a good point too, is your frequency. Like you said, you probably average, X amount of cigars a week. So if you're doing 1 to 2 a week, that higher price tag doesn't really hurt you because you're investing. Right there.
Look at that, Sal.
45%.
Insane. So that in that case, if a brand owner is pricing their cigars at $11 or $12, I mean that 45% brings it to that medium I was talking about.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, frequency. Mm-hmm. If you're enjoying 1 to 2, you're going to make that time worth it. So you're going to invest a little more coin into it. Versus if you need a daily driver, unless you're balling out, you're not smoking $15, $20 cigars every day. Unless you're Zino.
Fucking guy.
All right, Zino, give us the real. Break it down and translate that for us.
For the new smoker, probably does matter to them. Mm-hmm. Myself, if I want it, I'm buying it. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
But as I got older, I don't just buy everything anymore. Like, I'm not going around buying fucking $100 opuses, every month. Like, I'm not doing that no more. Sorry. Like, I still haven't bought an Opus X Society for that reason. Like, I just don't want to do it. I've heard it's a great cigar, but I'm like,
hell yeah,
I really haven't. I swear, I'm not lying, man. I haven't had it, man. Like, but if it's something that I like, look, fucking, of course, Peter, it's a good cigar. You should try it. Yeah, I know it's a good cigar, Peter, but fucking $100 bill, dude. Like, I don't want to spend $100 bill on one cigar just to say I smoke it.
What's the average smoke time on that society?
Huh?
On that society, the smoke time on it. So, all right, it's $100, but is it going to be like a 2-hour smoke?
It's a Churchill. I mean, it's a good cigar. Let me stop. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna smoke it. It's probably gonna be like a birthday cigar for me. Whatever I smoke that week, that's probably when I'll smoke it. But like cigars that are in that price range for me, especially if it's new, like I'm not just buying any brand's $100 cigar. Like I'm not buying Rocky Patel's $100 cigar. Not happening. Like I'm just gonna be a buck with you. It's not happening. Fuente, probably. El Septimo, probably. I can't say that I don't buy $100 cigars because obviously you guys seen the first week I had all those double Lanceros. That's $100 cigar. When they first dropped that year, I had 6 of them.
Yeah.
So, but that's a cigar that took me 3 hours. I knew what it took to make that cigar. I knew the blend that was in it. Like I was spending $100 for an experience that I know I never had before I even got into it. And then once I smoked the first one, it was like, oh shit, like this fucking cigar is amazing. Like everything that was described to me happened. Like boom, it was worth it. That was $100 I thought that was well spent.
Yeah, my man Frank right there smoking an Opus X Dubai right now.
Yeah. I mean, they out there now. Like for some reason, a cigar that was supposed to be so limited, all of a sudden I'm seeing it. There's a lot of guys that are selling them now. But company, like I'm willing to try it. Like if it's something that I know Hendrick has made, I'm trying it. At least
I'll
once.
check the screen.
Let me see. So from Brian, absolutely, $15, $20 cigars are not your every cigars for most. True, 100%. A lot of people stay within that 10 to 14. That's what we see mostly. That's not to say they're not willing to spend the 15 and 20. Just that'll be worth it. So I'm right there. I'm right there with Brian.
Yeah. I mean, I tell people all the time, like, don't be afraid to, if the local guys are doing sampler packs, buy them.
Yeah.
One, there's probably gonna be something that was never in your palate range that'll probably be in it for you to try. And 2, you usually can get a discounted price. It's usually like a buy 4 get 1 type of deal. So
yeah,
buy a sampler pack.
I know.
I
know when I started smoking again, that was the first thing I did was just buy the budget cigars just to get my palate up. And then from there, once I developed my palate, not that it's fully developed now, I rarely buy anything below $12. I just walk right past them shits. I mean, maybe I'm biased or bougie or whatever you want to call it, but I just don't want because I had so many horrible experiences with cigars in that price range that I want to just stay away from. If I'm gonna spend my money, I'm gonna spend the extra $5. Another $5 is not gonna hurt my pockets like that. But at the same time, I just don't want to. It's like you said, it's about the experience. It's the difference between sitting in the back row at a concert or in the front row. I mean, or not necessarily the front row, but the middle of the event. I mean, if I go see Kevin Hart, or I'm just using him as an example, he's short. I'm not gonna sit way in the back. Same if I go to the Bucks game, I'm not sitting in the 200 level. I'm sitting in the 100 level. I'm gonna spend the extra money for the experience. And chances are the people you're gonna rub elbows with that's in that 100 level are gonna be somebody that you probably can network with, especially if you pay the extra money to go into the back room to whether rooms they have the BMO and they have the some other club there at the Bucks game. I always pay that to go in there. You never know who you run into. I don't need to be up top, fighting for my seat. So my point is, I'll spend a little extra just to have the experience.
I got you. Shoot, I mean, so like you said, the ones if you're under 12, you're probably passing up. You're not necessarily saying that they're bad. The flavor profile is going to be there. It's probably going to be a linear cigar, but it's going to be something that you ain't going to have to worry about. And I'm in that world where I'm messing with a little bit of everything. I like being in the pit. I'm in the pit. I'm slam dancing, hardcore dancing, whatever it is. You gotta understand. I'm a hardcore metalhead.
He needs some milk.
This motherfucker. We gotta take this shit away from him.
I'm telling you.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
That's what I'm talking about. My man Samuel L. But I'm dabbling. Right now I'm kind of going through the McAuliffe line. McAuliffe's are ranging anywhere from $8 to $10 on his color line. He got the blue, the reds. The blue wasn't so hot, but the red was good. The purple actually surprised me. I've got a green and a black kind of just hanging out. But you're sitting around $8 to $10 on McAuliffe's. Do I have higher end stuff? Yeah. And if I drop names, Zeno's gonna be like, "Why are you not smoking those cigars?" Right? Because I have the Diamond Crowns. I've got one Davidoff that was gifted to me. You know, I've got Fuente. It's just like, for me, those kind of cost me a little bit pretty of a penny. So I'm saving those for either one, I'm caught up, do I review the damn thing? Or two, do I just take it, smoke it, and enjoy the shit out of it? And some other day I'll pick up another one to do the social media thing. Last cigar tonight is going to be the McAuliffe Black with some age. Okay. I've got a black hanging. Mine probably has maybe 8 months of age on it. I'm sure yours is longer. Probably. Frank's been doing some things with Texas Cigar Society. He's part of the Stogie Society podcast that they have. But he's been on a journey lately. He's been putting out some stuff. He's moved up. He's smoking Dubai's. I can't compete with you, Frank. Not yet.
Come on, guy. Like, just fucking buy the cigar. Like, gotta try it once, not even just buy it. Like, that depends. Like I said, I started out spoiled. Like, I'm still fucking spoiled, you know. But I mean, there's guys that are that make me look like I'm a novice when they look at their connections. I'm the type of person, like, once I got out of the hospital last year, I was like, I'm done hoarding cigars. I'm not saving that shit. Tomorrow ain't promised. I'm only buying good shit because I'm gonna smoke it. So that's what I'm doing. That's why nowadays I smoke factories. So, like, you tell me your shit's made at KBF, I'm smoking it, or at least trying it. You tell me your shit is made at Tobaccos de Costa Rica, I'm trying it. You tell me your shit is made at Mi Havana, I'm trying it. Like, that's where I'm at, you know. But there's other guys talking about the new consumer. You know, they might not know that. That's why it's a good thing that we have, like, so many people on YouTube. Hopefully they find somebody they can click with, that they trust their palate because they went and tried something and was like, oh, this tastes like how it was described by the guy. All right, cool. Now I'll just follow him and look at his reviews. And every time he says he likes something, I'll know to go and look for something to try.
Right. Yep.
That's where we at right now. The problem is like, people think that, like, because this is a luxury item and it's a cigar, like,
Zeno, Jared, did you read it?
yeah, you know, Jared, you got to talk to Peter. That's the Lampert crew now. I'm a nobody to step on now. Like, all the Lampert I had, the Lamperts that you're talking about, I smoked them, buddy. Trust me. Every last one of them. Like, I have none, and I had a lot. Nah, I wish it was bullshit because he is not making them, bro. I've been trying to get him to make it for the last year. He will not budge. But
Man.
that's one of those things. But there's so much good stuff. Like, that's why I tell everybody, like, y'all need to try stuff. Like, don't think you gotta develop a palate. Like, you gotta understand the difference between strength and spice, because it's two different things. Like,
100%.
people aren't getting educated. Like, you fucking brick and mortar guys and guys that own shops, you get mad because people are going online and buying cigars. But when they come into your place, what are you offering them? Like, do you smoke everything? Do you try everything? Like, a lot of people around here, like, I'll tell people straight up, like, Hunter never wanted a brick and mortar shop. He only wanted to do retail from online. That's all he was concerned with. It just so happened that, obviously, social media, the shit catches on. And people were like, I want to stop by. Because they think it's like Cigars International. And when they get there, they're like, wow, you guys do all this out of this one little place? And he's like, well, yeah, I never intended to have a brick and mortar. I owned the building already, so I put it to use. Like, I had this space. People kept asking me to come by, so I figured I'd put a walk-in humidor right here for people. But they smoke everything, whether it's in their palate range or not. So they can tell people. Like, they have plenty of guys that come in that only want to smoke, you know, Nicaraguan full-body cigars. They have an old dude. He comes in every Friday, and he buys like a handful of cigars for the weekend. He only wants to smoke Nicaraguan. no matter if it's a good Nicaraguan or a bad Nicaraguan. If it's something new you got and you tell him it's from Nicaragua, he's at least grabbing one of them.
That's
you're
because
gonna
that fool's
find
got
them
hair on
like
his chest. That fool's got hair on his nuts.
Listen, I like the guy. I'm not gonna say what I was about to say, but he's cool. He's cool.
The man likes a strong,
Well,
hard, and
listen.
fast. Huh?
There's some of us that like to drive foreigns, and there's some of us that like to still put the key in the ignition and turn it. Like, you know,
That's me, dog.
it's
That's
how,
me, Jack.
it's how you see
Me
it. Like,
jacked up V8 on 40s. I'm running over everybody.
yeah,
Get your
see,
foreign out
I
the
want to
fucking way.
I want to be in a foreign and shit. You know what I mean? I
I
want
ain't
some
gonna lie.
butters on my seat. You know what I mean?
Here we go. You want that butterscotch under your ass?
Yeah, you know, gotta have them leathers.
So for those joints, what the fuck?
Yo, we about to fucking
Yo.
ban you,
Yo, you fired from the soundboard, dog. What?
Somebody else can
Lilo
take
and
it over.
Stitch?
That's what
Lilo
that
and
was?
Stitch?
Oh my
I
god.
don't know.
That's that
pulled it?
shit like you fucking let your uncle and shit from down south come up and touch all your shit you got because you live up north. So he's like, yo, you got all the new stuff I see on the TV. And he wants to touch everything and shit.
Right.
That's Martin, yo.
Get all the electronics.
Hey, you're like a little kid. Says, do not
You know what
touch.
I'm
You go
saying?
touching the
But-
glass, licking the glass. Damn.
I tell you, prices in the band, like that's one of the first things I think I said to Martin, like when he first sent the cigars out for me to try. I was like, change the band, bro. So the cigars don't match the band. He was like, I just wanted to keep it simple. Started like he had a good reason for the band. I was like, oh, that makes sense. But how many people are gonna be able to explain your reasoning for it?
Plus, yeah, like you said
You know
about
what I
the
mean?
bands, because I mean, from my experience, and this is not a shot at anybody. It's sometimes, I mean, you got 5-10 people coming in your humidor. You may not have that time, you know, as a tobacconist to explain, you know, the backstory behind the cigar, the reason why the band is what it is. So that's why I decided to go to more of a. You guys are seeing the next 2 weeks, but I decided to change the band so it does stand out a little more inside the humidor. It's a little more colorful, but it still has that luxury feel. But it's not, you know, I didn't dumb it down, but I did make it stand out for, you know, those people that like shiny objects that don't take the time to research.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, to go back to Zeno's point, like foreigns, if you're thinking of like a foreign automobile, it's simple. There's clean lines. You know, it's not busy. It's not giving off a work truck vibe. It simpler and cleaner sometimes equals luxury. If it's too busy and there's too much going on, like you said, it's just meh.
Right.
You know, I will say the original bands are hard to photograph.
Yeah.
They were really hard to photograph for us that, you know, do the IGs, and you know, as soon as you put light on it, it's reflecting back and you can't really make out what the hell it was. Especially
the silver, because I went with a gloss on that, and with the gold we did a matte. So everything right now for that very reason, so it can be easily photographed. We went to the matte feel on that.
What was that?
So, people. He's 100% correct about that and shit.
That's what we'll touch on that. Missed it earlier, but what's the smoke tonight? I'll go ahead and introduce it.
Go ahead.
So tonight we are smoking the RoMa Craft CroMagnon, which is a PA broadleaf wrapper, a hybrid Sumatra binder, and then Dominican and Nicaraguan fillers. Probably one of my favorites out of the RoMa Craft line, to be honest. The Baca is pretty good too, but to kind of align with these dudes' palates and not blow them out, I thought it was a good kind of halfway in between, a little bit of strength with a little bit of spice to kind of complement some of the Dominican and Nicaragua that's in there. I like that. I think he liked the soundboard piece that you did.
Burns kicking up.
What's up?
I said the burn's starting to kick up.
On the retro or on the palate?
Retro.
Let's see where you at.
Palates the same, but the retro definitely turned the door.
Let's see where you at, Zeno. Let's see your burn line.
I already asked it, but I mean it's catching up. It was wavy earlier, but it's catching up.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm sitting about there.
Yeah, I dry boxed this.
Yeah.
It seems I touched up twice.
Yeah, I had
That's not
mine
too
in the
bad.
dry box for like a little over a week.
Yeah, I want to touch on what Peter's saying. 98% of people working humidors are trouble at their job. That's such a true statement. I mean, you've got the dudes that just sit there, and one, if you walk in the humidor and they don't acknowledge you, that's number one sign that they probably don't know what they're talking about. And two, they're going to point you in the direction of what most humidors will point you in. Oh, we have the Padrones. Oh, we have the Fuente. You know, all your top guys and forgetting about all these other dudes. Now, I like my local B&M. One, they do staff picks. And all their staff, they seem to be older, but they got some younger cats, but they all do staff picks, and they're all over the spectrum. You know, you got dudes in there that like the darker stuff like I do, the spice, but then you've got people with the more elevated palates. They want complexity, they want flavor, but they want that medium strength. I mean, they walk in, if they see you in the humidor, I want to say if they see someone walk in the humidor, they let them kind of do their thing. They let them look around. I want to say within 2 to 3 minutes, they'll actually walk in and they'll start asking questions. You know, what have you smoked? What are some flavors? Some common ones that I've heard, not only there, but other places like, you know, do you prefer spicy foods? Do you drink coffee? Do you drink this? Trying to figure it out and point them in a direction. But I have been to some that have been, you know, while traveling, they see you walk in and nothing. You can be in there 10, 15 minutes robbing the damn place. They wouldn't even know. You know? I think some places expect cigars to sell themselves.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
But
This
it's
kind of like at the car dealership. I mean, we call it taking it up when somebody's selling cars and they may prejudge somebody like this guy's not buying the car, or just based upon the way the person's dressed, or if they come in with or without a family, if it's a lady. And I mean, from my experience, sometimes you pass on those ups. You don't take the time to talk to those people. That could be related to cigars. That could be somebody that's in there to buy a couple boxes, or you know, that's going to load up on 10 or 15 cigars, especially if somebody you haven't seen inside the shop. He may be that person that's, you know, a garage smoker or a patio smoker. And again, as I related to the car business, which I was in, I mean, that's as a manager, that's the worst thing, man. You get somebody pre-qualifying somebody and we call it broom them out, where they just sweep them out the store. Like, yeah, you're not here to buy anything. Then we hear about it later. Once we do the callback log, I bought a car at CarMax. I bought it here, or someone because they didn't get tended to properly.
I'll say majority of the time, myself included, it's the consumer educating another consumer in the humidors. Yeah, I've been to my local CI, I've been to my local ones, and just strike up conversation. That's what I like about walking to a B&M, is striking up conversations with completely random people. And that by the end, they're like, do you work here? I'm like, no. But still, the tobacconist or, you know, the employee still has not walked in the humidor. Shit's insane. It's wild.
Listen, I'm not listening to nobody fucking telling me about a cigar in a cigar shop if they don't fucking retro. It's nice weather still. That asshole's still outside. But if you don't fucking retro, don't talk to me about cigars. Shut the fuck up. Straight up.
Hey.
Don't want to hear it. You can't taste shit. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it, bro. Don't tell me about this is the fucking flavor of the week. Reading off the fucking whatever the fucking brand order printed out for you. Cause a lot of times it might be bullshit anyways. They're just putting whatever the fucking new shit. Just like all of a sudden everybody has a San Andreas. Like, okay.
I love San Andreas.
Over it. Done too much. Over
Ironically, I was talking to.
I still like it.
I like it, but I talked to a lounge owner, and he said the exact same thing you said. You know, he said everybody has a San Andreas now, so time to move on to a different wrapper or binder.
Yeah, overdone. You know what the problem is with this industry is like, okay, how much tobacco actually comes out of that region in Mexico?
Mm.
Like, if we really sit there and think about it, and okay, like you guys aren't saying like this is San Andreas from somewhere else. Like you guys are saying this is Mexican San Andreas. And if somebody just puts their fucking thinker on and is like, well, this brand does this many cigars a year, they're saying they have a Mexican San Andreas, and this brand does equal, and this brand, and all you guys have Mexican San Andreas, allegedly. How is that possible? So then it's like, okay, now we're back into the snake oil salesman shit, where you're telling me it's Mexican San Andreas, but it's not Mexican. It might be San Andreas seed, but it's not from Mexico. You know, that's when it goes to like I said, cigars are like anything you get into. It's like golf. Like, it's the simplest thing. Like, all we're doing is just lighting some leaves, dead leaves, and fucking waiting for it to combust and pulling some smoke into our mouth and blowing the smoke back out. But the more you get into it, the more technical this shit is, and the more fucking frustrating it can get when you realize, like, yo, why the fuck can't this be as good as something else? And I think if people are going to buy cigars from somewhere and the person doesn't smoke, one, how the fuck you gonna tell me about a cigar if you don't smoke?
You
Like,
don't
it's
retro.
crazy.
You don't retro hell.
No, I'm just
Retro-
saying, not even the retro part. Like, if there's a shop around here, they have an employee that doesn't smoke.
Oh,
And how the
shit.
fuck are you telling me about a cigar you don't smoke? It's
Is he
crazy
working
as
the
shit.
humidor?
Huh?
But he's assisting in the humidor?
Yeah.
Mm.
Person does not smoke. Only
Actually,
goes by what's the promotion the brand owner sends.
Or what they're pushing.
Yeah.
Just real
Like
quick,
the
the
mo-
retro on this is actually nice.
Right? It ain't blowing your nose off, right?
Mhm.
There's a little bit to let you know it's there.
Mine is. Maybe it's because I got a bigger size. There's some more.
Could be.
Some more.
I don't know if you got a big, I don't know if you got a bigger
I-
size, but you got a bigger ring gauge cigar.
See, you just made me flip up. Listen,
It wasn't
I'm bottoming
me.
out. I don't know about you. I don't care to know about you.
Motherfucker, do you
But I know for
speak it?
me, I'm bottoming out.
He needs some milk.
Look, see, it's Martin, yo. Brothers just trying to have a serious conversation.
Yeah.
Just trying to have a chill night. And he
Hey,
always want to come with the bullshit.
I didn't catch you on that pulling into your mouth either. I didn't say anything about that either. I let that slide too. I couldn't reach
All right,
the
see?
soundboard. In.
That's all good.
See,
We gonna
see,
clip that
I'm
later.
trying to be cool with shit. Because Martin be
Or-
sitting this shit like he wants to have a fucking serious conversation. He don't be
I
wanting the
did.
jokes.
Hell no.
Fuck
We
it.
45. we 45.
Nah. We on week 3. We might as well just continue how the fuck we was doing shit.
Hey,
Nah,
we
let-
45
let
minutes
someone
past.
else-
That shit went out the window.
Yeah, that shit's gone. Now, this is the second part of the show, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you don't like cussing and jokes, get the fuck out. Because it's about to go down now because of Martin and shit. Martin, I don't know how you so far
Start-
down your cigar, and I've only seen you pull from it probably like 10 times, if that.
What the fuck?
This motherfucker ain't fooling nobody. He letting that shit burn out. He probably lighting that shit. That's why he keep moving.
That's why
I'm
you had to
trying get
relight
to
it.
this. I'm trying to get to this.
What is that?
What do you mean you're trying to get to what is that?
That Kellner Pupito.
You ain't gonna taste it after this one.
Probably won't.
Yeah, you might.
He's really not.
You might. He gonna taste it because he ain't smoking it. That's why. Why you afraid of it, Martin?
I've been retro helling like crazy. Play back the tape.
Put it in your mouth.
I ain't see you retro once, man. I ain't see you retro. I don't retro so much. This shit done fucked up my sinuses.
It's just cleaning them out. That's all. You're good. I'm just cleaning.
Actually,
This shit ain't clean out. Shit got me stuffy as fuck. That's how I know it's sprayed.
oh my god.
I'm about to chat GPT.
Motherfuckers in this fucking platoon shit. That's why I fucking retro. Because I know when you're doing bullshit because I get stuffy. And guess what? I'm fucking stuffed.
100% confirmed. Episode 3. Zeno's allergic to bullshit.
Nah, we didn't need an episode for that. You could have been known that shit.
I'm getting
But
some.
To get back on the topic a little bit.
I'm getting some caramel.
What?
Slight caramel. Some herb.
I can get that. Mine's is more on the like a toasted or a burnt caramel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm heavy on the espresso, so definitely where I'm at, the espresso is definitely ramped up, but it's nice. I dig it.
I did get some on the retro. I got some leather out of it. I mean, whatever leather tastes like.
There's a touch of it.
Yeah,
there's a touch. But it's, I mean, for what it is, you know, being on the bolder side of the spectrum, it's good. Fuck y'all. Fuck both y'all. Hold on. Let me go get my Lambert. Let me go get a Lambert.
I don't know what mark Jared put those emojis on. I'm quite sure is that the mark.
Right, you're letting your shit just burn. You're not actually smoking it. That's what he's laughing at.
He's probably laughing at your fucking glasses, and every time you need to read something, your face is all on the screen.
I can stand back here and read it, man.
So why you keep going to the screen and shit like you old as fuck?
Because he's trying to protect his eyes because it's too late. It's your bedtime, huh?
9:45.
Oh Lord, you gonna fall asleep.
I bet you he paired the cigar with a fucking warm glass of milk. Oh fuck.
Look at a Coke. He got the Coke because he figured if this shit's strong, he needs the sugar so he don't get sick.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I know it's what you did.
I'm not to fucking refill that shit or something.
There you go. Hit him with it. What you got on that list, Martin? What haven't we touched on that list just yet?
It's a good question.
Pull it up. Because whether they believe us or not, we try to have some organization of this shit. It was when Ian was telling his lie about size.
Bro, I ain't never lied on my dick, bro.
What happened?
Never lied, bro. Bottom out.
What? Yeah, so where we're at, price point or palette, what really matters.
When I get in it, listen, we want to talk about this shit.
So I guess
in this shit, and it sounds like a fucking like you squeezing the bottom of the fucking ketchup.
Shit, that shit sound like a whoopee cushion.
So we're
you know what I'm saying?
We're an hour in.
It sound like the fucking end of the fucking shampoo bottle.
We're 53 minutes in. Where you get an hour? You're rounded up.
Trying to change the subject. So
yo, motherfucker's tired, yo. He's trying to rush this shit.
Hey, I told you not to put your fucking LinkedIn on this.
Right? As a matter of fact, like you said that.
Oh, here we go. Don't pull it off now.
That's all good.
Just let it ride. Just let it ride.
So I guess the next question is,
cool,
and I think
Mr. Brand owner, don't worry about
it. I think we touched on this. Do you smoke your budget or you smoke the brand? So
for me, I smoke
the brand.
Yeah, I agree. I smoke the brand if it's from Eladio, KBF, Claus, I like El Septimo for some reason. A lot of people are biased towards it. I like stuff out of Costa Rica. I like Lampert. I like Sam. So yeah, so it's certain brands because I know as far as their palate and the way the people that they go to. I mean, I like it. You know. Anyway, yeah.
I'm smoking. I'm in that part of my journey. I should sound like a hoopty. I'm in that part of my journey where it's just like I'm smoking anything and everything. Because, how else am I going to build my palate especially in the space that I'm in. Like, I'm not going to deter from a brand new brand, from a legacy brand to a top end boutique brand, you know, or a craft brand, whatever the fuck they want to be going by nowadays. I'm open to anything and everything. So, you know, as obviously budget allows, there's some where I'm like, okay, cool. You know, let me go pick up their sampler pack. Let me try most or all of their portfolio that way. And I think we touched on it earlier. You said when you were building your palette, the sampler packs, you know, with like the craft and boutique stuff, you know, a lot of places have like a cigar of the month club, which I think is great. You know, if you're trying to factor in, you know, how much do you spend per month, that might be a way to kind of maximize, you know, your purchases depending on obviously your frequency too. So like most cigar of the months are anywhere from 4 to 5, you know, and that ranges from like your premium lines or your craft boutique lines. Some of them offer, you know, ultra premiums, which you get 4, obviously cost increases. And then they got like uber premium, which I'm going to pay a stupid amount of money for. But I mean, if that's your palette, cool, you know, or you're just trying to flex on the gram for clout, whatever it is. So I recently just joined a cigar of the month club that I chose, and they're sitting around the craft and boutique. God damn, Zeno, where the fuck you at? The racetrack?
Bro, I'm fucking home, but it's fucking like 70 something degrees. So you know, every little fucking guala got they fucking bikes out and they fucking little Hondas.
God,
yo, like
Fast and the Furious over there.
Yo, listen, New England, and I'm not in the hood, bro. Like, I'm on a borderline of like some nice shit, and these motherfuckers just go through like, yeah, whatever, yeah, all day long, and it's like, man, like, give it a rest, man.
Xener got Biker Boys and Fast and the Furious up in front of his crib right now.
Bro, it's like, cause like my neighborhood, the way it's set up, like I'm on like a pass-through street, I guess, so to speak. Like I'm on a street that has a lot of lights on it. It's a long street, but it has like, I think there's like 3 or 4 lights on my street total, all the way through it. So it's a street that people cut through or whatever, the case may be, especially the part of it where I'm at. So I'm like, it's nice weather. Like it's still 70 something degrees into September up here. So, you know, they're still out. Like, damn, dog, give it a rest. Like it's a Monday, bro. Like, fuck are you doing? Go take care of your fucking kids or some shit. I don't know. Or SpongeBob or some shit.
I mean, out here, like Dallas area, back where I used to live in Cali, like Los Angeles area, they got these damn kids fucking wilding out doing these street takeovers. Do they do that stuff up where you're at?
Bro, these motherfuckers took over the main highway and posted the shit all online.
Yeah,
like
so they doing it up there too.
I don't know. You familiar with the Northeast?
Only Northeast I would be.
So you know 95, right?
95, yeah, 95. Yeah, it runs all the way north, all the way south.
Right. So they took over the part where I-91, which is like the main highway for like Connecticut. Yeah, look at that motherfucker. He finally took a real drag of the cigar and shit.
Look at you finally took a drag on the cigar.
I told you that motherfucker ain't been retroing. Yeah, look at your ass. Yeah. Go ahead.
Why you
Go
lying?
ahead, baby lungs.
Oh,
that little bit of shit.
First drag of the episode. Finally. Hey,
you know what you know what about to call you? You the little dude from fucking Harlem Nights and shit when they was at the fucking flower shop and we was shooting.
You see this gun?
Had a little cap gun shit away. Yeah, but these motherfuckers took over the intersection where 91 and 95 meet.
Damn. Yeah, so they're doing it over there too. They be taking over major freeways out here too. Like the 30, we got 35.
Yeah.
And they just, I mean, blocking traffic, just being reckless.
Bro, I hate to say it, I don't wish bad on nobody, but when I see a motherfucker on a t-shirt and I find out why, like, I don't be really feeling bad no more. Especially I worked juvenile justice for 8 years. Last 8 years, I should say. And hear the dumb shit that they do, yo, like it's insane. Like, bro, you're stopping. Like, you don't know. This could be somebody in there. Could be having a baby stuck in traffic now because of you, or you could have been shot or something, or having a heart attack, and you doing some ignorant shit, blocking the highway. Like, this shit's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
essentially, you're endangering people's lives with that shit. And
yeah, bro, for some
was
ignorance, for some likes, like,
exactly for the gram, for the TikTok, just for some fucking clout, dude. Like, serious?
Yeah, in Chicago, they do takeovers without the bikes. They just take it over the entire downtown. In Milwaukee, they just had something about takeovers as well. So yeah, I mean, where they just spinning out in a circle. So it happens here as well. Probably more than not. I don't, because of my demographics and age. I'm not abreast. I'm not invited to those parties.
that's because you live in the sticks. Your neighbor is like a half mile away from you.
I wish. I mean, that dude barely mows his lawn.
Oh shit.
Why you go there, Doug?
Sober cigars. Yes, I'm in the Northeast. I live in Connecticut right now.
There you go. Yeah, I think he's out there on. Stop me if I'm wrong, Matt, which is Sober Cigars. He might be out there on for work. Jared's up in Massachusetts. There you go. You need to go up there. The most Northeast I've been, like I said, my father was raised in South Bronx, New York. That's about as Northeast as I got. I did a little bit when I traveled as a musician, so I did go up like Rhode Island, Connecticut, Maine, and all that stuff when we were gigging. But I was there for like a night. You know, I was there for a night. We partied, and we were on to the next city or state.
Yep. So anyway,
What else you got, Martin?
that's about it with this.
That's all we got on notes.
I got more notes, but some of the stuff we already touched on.
I mean, I got the same fucking flavor all the way through. The only thing that's changed for me is the fucking burn level. That's it.
I guess
cocoa.
Since you mentioned that, so what do you think this particular cigar land on the budget side? Luxury, premium, everyday smoker?
I don't know.
I don't know if it qualifies. I think it qualifies for just above a daily driver at its price point. It's delivering flavor. There's not a transitions as much. Like I said, the thing that's kicked up for me is more of the espresso note, that burnt caramel or toasted caramel. Surprisingly, the spice hasn't kicked up for me at all. It's been pretty much that 4.5, 5 for some, maybe even a 6. But I mean, the flavor's been consistent all the way through. Like, I'm not bored of it, but I mean, there's nothing like wow. So I think for its price point, I think it's hitting right around its price point, to be honest. How I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not luxury.
I mean, I would revisit it again.
He loves lobster.
Dude, I'll go hard on a lobster roll for sure. You would revisit it, Martin?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Okay.
I would.
Massachusetts is the worst spot because you can't legally have cigar bars except for if you were grandfathered in. So I'm curious to know how many there may be a trans cigar. We're gonna clip that later.
There is. Wow. With a bar, there's probably like 1 or 2 per county. And I'm talking about the major counties. That's about it. But I mean, if you're in Springfield, there's a place there that does it, but they don't have like a crazy selection of cigars. Obviously, if you are like in the Springfield area, which I'm originally from, where like literally like 5-10 minutes from the border of Connecticut. So you can travel to Hartford, where there's cigar bars all around to go to, lounges that offer alcohol as well. But it's a typical smoke Nazi bullshit. Like, yo, let us do us, bro. If I want to have a fucking cigar drink, I have the option. Yeah, I fucking work hard. Like, I'm an American. This is what we do. We have a drink. Some Americans like to have a cigar and a drink. Like, I don't understand what's the big deal with cigars. I never known anybody to go out and commit mass murder or fucking shootings because they had fucking a cigar and just had a rush of wanting to commit some violence. Like, usually people that smoke cigars is to unwind and relax. This fucking guy.
Damn,
Fucking
man.
Peter. Yo, he's so full of shit, yo. Peter acts like nobody's seen his collection, yo. It's
I've only
insane.
seen
This
bits and
fucking
pieces.
guy.
I've seen bits
Bro,
and pieces. I know it's wild.
it's stupid. I've seen the whole thing. It's stupid.
Gallus.
That whole crew is out of their mind, yo. They just buy up everything. Those fucking guys.
What? Once there's some, I've heard once there's a hot item, and it's posted in the CUD, it's gone.
Hang it up. It's a wrap.
Like once it's in CUD, it's you gotta buy like it's like some fucking what's that sneaker app that you gotta get resale sneakers from?
Yo, bro, if these dudes could do it, like if the boom happens again, like COVID, and these dudes wanted to make some money, like they could. They got enough collection, they'd be fine.
I was looking at Peter for episode of Hoarders.
Yeah, I know, right? You should like, yo, put it like this: the dude has so much of a collection. He started like a side business, creating spacers for Tupperdoors. Because people wanted the spaces for months, so he was like, "Yeah, I'll just start making them." And he's created like another business from that. Like, it's insane. I mean, congrats to them dudes. Like I said, they're that crew. When I get around them, I'm like, I got some catching up to do. But I think I probably smoke more than they do a day now.
New Hampshire's motto.
Live
Is that
free
really
or
their
die.
motto?
Yeah, there's no New Hampshire. There's no tax. That's why a lot of people that are in New Hampshire now, as far as like lounges or cigar retail, they're from Massachusetts. Like majority of them. Like he was talking about, he's going to see two guys in a couple of days. Like Dave tells the story. He's originally, I mean, you can hear it in his accent. He's from Eastern Mass. You can only get that accent from Eastern Mass. But he left once they started putting the taxes in. He was like, "I'm out. I'm going to New Hampshire." There's a lot of guys like that. Yeah, we getting there. I mean, you guys had the fucking little buddy. I had to fucking deal with this fucking tank tonight.
It's delicious, right?
It's all good. It just doesn't change. I'm bored. To be honest with you. I tell you like this: if I was in a mood to just be like, "Yo, I just want to smoke something that's giving me cocoa, some spice, all the way through, maybe a little bit of espresso, but never change," it's a perfect cigar for that. So if you're somebody that just wants that, and whatever, you have your nice little drink or cocktail, whatever you want to call it, yeah, this is perfect for that. Especially the price range, no doubt. But lately, where I'm at, my palate, like I like complexity over anything. Like to me, what people are getting from strength, and they want that fuller flavor in that body because the mindset and the effect they get. Like I get that from something that's complex now because when I'm getting changes going on, like that makes me relax even more.
Okay.
So that's why I like complexity over anything. Give me complexity and flavor over strength any day of the week. That's why I'm big on like boutique. That's one of the main reasons because they take chances on fucking with smaller crops and smaller yield tobacco. So they can do those type of nuances and get those kind of changes. Where a bigger brand or somebody who just, might make like a full body cigar, a powerhouse, you're not going to get that. So for something that's in that fuller range, I'm like, yeah, this is all day. I could see why guys smoke RoMa Craft that like that. I understand it now. But for me personally, I'm not saying it's bad. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just saying it's consistent, but it's like I need change. Like
It's
I
too
can't
consistent.
just doesn't change. So then it kind of, for me, it messes the experience up because I'm like, I've never had a cigar blend that was supposed to be fucking good or great that doesn't change. Somewhere along the line, it's got to change, bro. So then it puts me in the mindset of, yeah, your shit is fucking sprayed.
And it goes
Why
back
is
to
it
the price point, right? I mean, $11, $12. So this is the experience that you will get with this type of a cigar or
Yeah, but
brand.
that's not true. You guys, I put you guys on the fucking something that smoked $10 to $12.
That's
and
an
that
anomaly.
shit-
100%.
But that's an anomaly.
So it can be done.
Yeah, but that's an anomaly. He has access to the master. So you can have a master blender. You can have somebody that has an entire library of tobacco, right? And have a weak master blender, or you can have somebody that has a limited library of tobacco, and the master blender is excellent. I mean, it has years of experience from the seed, the crops, and all that, and they know exactly what to look for when they go buy bales. They know exactly what they want, the tasting profile that they're going to get out of the tobacco. Whereas you have somebody that's a great, that's a master blender with access to tobacco, but they don't know how to mix it together.
Well, then stop giving them fucking business then.
That's true. I mean,
Like,
that's
what
like
are we
having
doing?
abuelita in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like being Latin, we all have great grandmothers. They can have zero on the grocery list, and she's gonna come out with a fucking phenomenal meal. But then you've got others that have everything in the fridge and they can't cook fucking mac and cheese. No, I mean, it's just.
And that's
what
why
you can do with what you got, your knowledge.
usually go out of business.
Right. Smoke that new JT10. Tons of change in that state. I have one. I did pick one up, so I've got one. Is it? You already smoked it?
Yeah, it's good.
All right. I've got that one chilling.
Yeah, and to your point, Sal, it is the difference between going to Applebee's and I guess Morton's is probably what you would equate it to, as far as if you order a steak.
I've had a bad steak in Morton. I've been to a high-end shop and the steak's just been mediocre, to be honest. Again, that can tie into you're paying for the name that's on the building.
And I went to Mike Dicker.
Mike Dicker?
Pause.
Nah, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Yo, what's the timestamp so I can clip it?
113.
113.
113. We clipping you, though. We gonna give you the spot.
Yeah, you like going to Mike Dicker, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Funny acting motherfucker. Mike Dicker. Get out of here.
Mike Dicker down. That's it.
Let me guess. You probably went there and ordered the sausage, didn't you?
No, I don't eat pork. I'm a bacon.
I don't eat pork.
Oh shit!
I don't eat hot dogs. I don't eat anything Polish. None of that shit.
You don't eat hot dogs. It's fucking American classic.
What? I thought you was a glizzy gladiator.
Put no
glizzy gladiator.
No glizzy. Hey, I would never be photoed with a glizzy ever in life. Never.
You know we got AI now.
You know he likes fucking with AI.
My saying.
No glizzies for me. I don't smoke a big ring gauge cigar. I just can't fathom having something like that in my mouth. This is just insane.
Well, why are you keeping something that big in your mouth?
I don't mess around.
Just saying, like.
Apparently, from the restaurant you visit, the math ain't mathing, my man.
Yeah.
If you ever come
around Mike Dicker.
Hey, if y'all ever come to Wisconsin, we're going to Mike Dicker.
Is it like a legit good restaurant or what?
Yes.
Are you
It
bullshitting?
is. No, it
Okay.
is. Yeah. You know who Mike Dicker is, right? He was the coach for the
He was a
Chicago
coach.
Bears. Yeah.
Yeah, we know who Mike Dick is, bro.
I don't know.
The Bears.
Yeah. Some of y'all probably stayed up late watching the game last night. That was
I actually
was
went to sleep because I had to be up
that,
at 4.
that was horrendous.
I shut
Bro.
down when they went into overtime, and then I woke up and checked the score. I was like, really? 40-40.
Vegas
I have a
got their
coworker
winning.
that works. I have a coworker that works the AT&T
I knew some
Stadium.
bullshit was going to point and just ran it back with ease. And I was like, I'm done watching this game. I'm going to get some sleep for work. Like, I already know some bullshit's about to happen tonight.
I showed well.
Anyway,
You ever hit Gage in the loop, Martin?
what's that? Oh, in
I don't know.
Chicago?
I guess.
Somebody just said that? No, I didn't hit. I never hit Gage. STK.
The
They got
steakhouse?
that. Yeah, you been there?
Yeah, we got those out here in Dallas.
Yeah,
I haven't been there. There's one in Dallas. I've been meaning to try it. We've got, I mean, being in Texas, we're the red meat capital, right?
Oh,
so
yeah,
there's steakhouses everywhere. We got STKs. We got this place called shit. We got Kirby's. I mean, you throw a rock, you can hit a steakhouse, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's good. Like I said, you know, for like Morton's, Lowry's, Roof Chris, I mean, they're good, but there's plenty of other places that don't have a name like they do, and they're beats the shit out of them. Like, honestly, out here, everybody loves Texas Roadhouse, and I love Texas Roadhouse. It's just, it's always packed. So in Texas, it's really the only like Texas restaurant you're going to be waiting in line if you're trying to have a family dinner. You're looking at about 45-minute wait. One, they've got good prices on the red meats. Usually they carry everything from choice to prime. But honestly, we've got barbecue joints in abundance too. So right by me, about 10 minutes up the road, we got a place called Heart 8. It's a barbecue joint, but I don't eat any of the barbecue there. I go there because they do steaks over fired coals on a hot skillet. Get that bitch rare. They serve it over a bed of caramelized onions, and they give you a roasted jalapeno with it. $16. Fucking phenomenal. Walk in, get your steak, walk out. Easy. I can do that every day. And it even beats some of these other steakhouses that we have. And it's a fraction of the cost. But, I've been to some of the finer places, usually like our anniversaries, birthdays, me and my wife try to go and we'll spend, I will never get a steak in Vegas though. Unless it's off strip.
right. So, I mean, based upon what you just said, it goes back to the point, does price really matter then, as far as with the cigar? So you can have a great experience with a lesser price cigar.
It depends on what you're expecting. I want to say, talking about it, also what are you expecting out of it? If you're going to walk in and buy the $10 to $12 cigar and expect it to punch above its weight, more than likely it's not. But I will say, if you dive into, the boutiques, there's a big possibility that, yes, it's going to punch above its weight class. And we've, like Zino said, he's turned us on to some stuff. Damn near $7 Lancero. Fucking beat out a whole lot of other Connecticut's I've tried. And it's a $7 Lancero. I'll smoke those all day long.
Yeah.
I just smoked I posted the Club 54, the hybrid, blended by Eladio. That one's sitting $14-15, whatever. I feel like that punches above its weight class. Easy. It's complex, it's medium, it's got flavor. It keeps you kind of guessing as you kind of go through. It's never, to Zeno's point, I was never bored of that cigar. I actually smoked it while I was taking a meeting. And I was like, damn, this is good. And I even shot a private message like, dude, this is great.
Yeah, I saw that. You posted. Well, I didn't see that, but I saw what you posted.
Which one? $7 Lancero is picked it up from Sir Louis Cigars. It's the Lord Sterling, Connecticut. There you go. Coffee before the open. I've got that one. I started with the hybrid though. I'm probably gonna work my way down hybrid, Maduro, and then get into the U.S. Open. I did pick up the Ryder Cup, and then I forget the name. It's got the European flag on it.
British Open.
British Open. But yeah, that Lord Sterling, Connecticut with a cup of coffee, just packed with flavor. Just smooth. It's creamy. There's some nutting. I was like, wow. I even texted Zeno. I'm like, you were right.
Yeah, that cigar is fucking money. Like, that's the thing about it. It's just like, it's gonna take like just guys that know. They're just gonna have to let people know about certain things. Like, we just gotta. It's gonna take like, you know, guys that are in a certain group to get the word out, to force these bigger guys to fucking stop whoring off cigars and shit, to like ruin the industry. Because what's gonna happen is the new guys, once they get past the whole cool point, oh, I'm a cigar smoker, like, what's gonna keep them? You know, if everything starts to taste the same, but they don't know like where to go, and nobody's helping them out, like, you just lost a cigar smoker.
So with that,
And if the industry's not doing a good job to keep them, it's a problem.
so is it beneficial or to come out with a new cigar each year, or work on the promoting the blends you currently have, as far as from a consumer standpoint? For me,
you got to come out with.
Yeah, because I look at half wheel. Almost every day, and I look at what's new or what's out there to see if it's something that I want to try. I don't necessarily go off of their reviews. Because sometimes some reviews are biased towards advertisers, but I do look at half wheel to see what's new or see what's coming out. Because everybody put out their press release on what's coming, and I look at the blend and see if it's something similar to what I smoked in the past that I enjoyed. If it seems like it's something new, I may just pick it up as soon as it comes up.
I think whether you're a new cigars, especially new cigars smokers coming in, you've got to have that open mind. I'm not saying to replicate what I do, but be open-minded to try everything. You're going to have the consumer out there that's going to look to social media to look for reviews, and they're going to take, their favorite reviewers or the people they trust and take their word as Bible, and that's fine. But if you're willing to step outside some, comfort zone and try something, regardless of the brand, regardless of the price, you might be surprised at what you find out there. And that's kind of where that's my boat. That's my lane. Cool. All right. I've yet to try an Atabay. I'm not saying I'm not going to try an Atabay, but I'm not there yet. Let me try this other thing first. Let me try what's in my budget. Right. You've got to. I feel like, I don't know, and this is me. I feel like a lot of people don't trust themselves, but I kind of chalk it up to, we were all kind of born into this world not knowing a goddamn thing. We all had to learn something. Try it for ourselves. Stop me if I'm wrong or if I'm just blabbering. But that's what I try and encourage. When I talk to people, they hit me up on social and they're like, oh, I've never heard of that. I lead them with, this is where I'm at. This is my palate. This is what I like. I enjoyed it. Try it for yourself. Let them make decisions. They're either going to try it or not. But I feel like there's not enough of those to take chances. And it could be monetary, I don't want to spend my money to try something and know I'm going to get a letdown. But on the other coin, it could be something that blows your socks off.
And
it's a weird space. It's a weird space to be in the cigar world, to be honest.
And to what was said earlier, as far as like when you go into a humidor, you got somebody in there that's going to lead you in the right direction. Like, ask the questions that you ask. What do you like to eat? To determine what their palate is. And I think the probably disservice we can do is, if a new cigar smoker goes into a lounge or anywhere and they buy I don't want to say Maduro, because that's how you interpret it, But if you give them a spicy cigar, how's that gonna affect their journey in the beginning? You get that spicy cigar, like, what am I smoking if you haven't developed your palate, or if you don't know the actual nuances you're supposed to get from that dark wrapper or that spicy cigar. But there are dark wrappers that's not spicy.
Yep. Yeah, just because you're smoking a Maduro doesn't mean you're gonna get a whole lot of spice.
So that's what
it's a misconception, or it's full strength. I think that's a big misconception too. Is this wrapper's dark, it's going to be too strong. Not necessarily. I mean, the broadleaf on this cigar is fairly dark and oily, but I mean, I would say it's in the medium full range as far as strength, depending on where you sit. For me, it's more like medium plus maybe, but definitely it's not hitting me like a full cigar.
It is definitely a medium. Because I at the factory, I had lighter wrapper cigars, not a Connecticut, but like a Habano that were actually pretty strong that knocked me off my feet.
I think that's why everybody needs to stop fucking worrying about blends so much and got to worry about tasting notes.
Yeah.
Got to kind of like re-educate. The industry just needs to change. Stop saying blend so much because people get caught up on blends, not realizing like, Ecuadorian Habano tastes totally different from a Dominican Habano. Totally different from a Habano from Nicaragua. Like they all gonna have 3 different kind of tasting notes to it. Same thing with Maduro from each one of those regions, so to speak. Like, but if you tell me like, hey, your blend is good, you're gonna get cocoa, you're gonna get chocolate, you're gonna get like that powdery feel on your palate, so to speak. Okay, if somebody they like that, all right, I like chocolate. I like hot cocoa and shit. Like, let me try that. You know what I mean? As opposed to saying like, oh, this is a spicy cigar. Like, if somebody's not developed, they might not know what spice is, but they've had cocoa before. They know what that is. You tell somebody there's a spicy cigar, oh, it's got some spice to it, but what if they're a person that they can't take spice in their food? So now a cigar that it might not have been spice, you might have been talking about bacon spice, but you just said spice only. Bacon spice could be cinnamon. So now, but this person, they in their mind, they associate spice with things that are hot.
Yeah.
And they can't take hot food. So now you just threw them off a whole cigar, which you probably meant something totally different for them. And it's probably a cigar they might like.
100%.
So I just think they just need to go. That's why I like, like Martin, you're doing with your branding where you're putting like, tasting notes on the packaging. I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. Like, don't get caught up in the blend, so to speak. Like, obviously, people are gonna want to know rap or whatever because consumers we just want to know that shit. Like, I was in a point where I was caught up in that shit too. But then once I started developing my palate, I'm like, no, I like taste. Like, I can taste shit, so I want certain taste. That's why I'm like a big KBF guy because I like bacon spice in my cigars. I like sweetness in a cigar. Plus, I know he's a great blender, so I'm gonna have a complex cigar no matter what the blend itself is. He's gonna give me some sweetness, which I love in a cigar. It's natural sweetness, and it's gonna be complex because he's gonna blend it incredible. Same thing with that's why it's good for like new people to go to these events, especially with brand owners, especially if it's a knowledgeable brand owner. Like if somebody goes to an event with Stefan, not to beat a dead horse, but Stefan, he's somebody who fucking goes crazy with his blends. He can tell you how it tastes. Darren from Principal is fucking crazy with his blends. Like I've heard horror stories about him in the factory, but the end result of his product is amazing. And you hear him talk about his blends, like he's talking about taste. He's talking about what he wants the consumer to experience. And 9 times out of 10, it's spot on. Like, why aren't the big guys doing this? I just don't get it. I think they just got lazy to me. Like And good for them to get to that point where they can be lazy, but it's like, all right, you're always gonna have your fanboys, you're always gonna move your special shit, but like we already got enough people that are trying to attack the industry and take this thing that we love away from us,
Mhm.
you know, as consumers. Like, can we do a little more to keep the new guys in there so it can create more money for like the brick and mortars and stuff like that to get the walking guys like us, like I was saying in the previous episode, we're always gonna smoke because we enjoy it.
Yep.
So we don't give a fuck what we gotta do to get it. We're gonna get it. There's nothing gonna stop me from not having a cigar. It's just not gonna happen, bro. So they can charge whatever they want. Like I'm gonna figure out a way to get it to the price I want to get it to, so I can enjoy it. But the new guy's not gonna know anything, so he's depending on the brick and mortar guy, or he's depending on a YouTuber to tell him, you know, good information. That's why I fucking dogged out, you know, YouTubers that talk shit and fucking glorify fucking cigars that we all know is junk. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, that's why I don't trust people that tell me I purposely will go to a shop and ask them and try something on purpose of their recommendation. And if I already smoked before and I know it's bullshit, like I would never go back there. So you just lost somebody who smokes 2 to 3 cigars a day. That if your environment and your lounge you created was great, I would have came to you and supported your business. But because I can't trust your decisions, I'm not fucking with you no more.
So
And
these
there's
that falls.
plenty of guys like that.
You think that falls on the individual, or do you feel like that falls on a shop owner, not vetting?
I think it's shop owner, because you got to remember, like the average consumer that's new, let's say new cigar smoker that's coming in, 9 times out of 10 he's going to a cigar shop to smoke. He's walking in, or a buddy of him told him, "Hey, go to this shop and get something. It's by the house. Like they're fair prices. Go see them." I got bought there. It's always word of mouth in the cigar industry usually.
Yeah.
But if you're a new smoker, like, and your buddies tell you to get something and you didn't smoke with them, he's gonna be like, you know, go to the shop and ask them recommendations. Now, if you send them to that shop and the person that's working doesn't know shit or is not big into cigars himself, like, why should I trust your judgment? So now, if you don't ask qualifying questions, being a salesman, you give me a bad recommendation, I have a horrible experience. Now that person's gonna be like, yeah, this is not for me. Like I tried it, I didn't like it. And now you just potentially just threw off somebody that if you would have made a good recommendation, they'd have been like, yo, that the cigar you recommended me was amazing. Like I really enjoyed it. I couldn't taste like all the stuff you were talking about, but just me trying to, you know, spend an hour and a half or 2 hours with it, like I was able to smoke it and I enjoyed smoking it. So all right, what can you? This is what you recommended me last time. You might not remember, but what can you recommend for me now? You know, that's how people don't know how to build relationships anymore. Like it's crazy.
I'm on the podcast.
What? This fool taking
With
fucking phone
Hendrix.
calls.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's old, man. Let him do it.
I thought my mic was on mute.
He's big. He's
No.
big business. He's big business. Yeah.
Big. Hey,
Usually,
mic's
you
not
know,
on
your
mute.
mic is on mute when it turns into a red. That's how you know. Just so you heads up.
It was on red,
There's
but I
a-
had these beats in my ears, so picked it up.
rookie, dog. Rookie.
Yeah.
Phone calls, text messages.
That event with Hendrick and Jared was really good. Very knowledgeable. It was great though. Like it was cool. Like he was real in depth. People that wanted to know. But it's always good. Like that's why I don't mind talking about. You know, even though we're having our podcast, like I gas those cigar and bandit dudes up because they have a panel. It's usually at least 5 guys on there to 6 guys. They all have similar palates, but each one of the palates are also different too. Like they smoke cigar. I've seen them smoke that. Some of them were like, "This is amazing. This is great," and they had one guy was like, Yeah, I'm not getting none
Nah.
of this shit tonight. Like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. I appreciated that because I'm like, that's really how it should be because not everybody's palate's the same. So
And if they're all agreeing, it
that's
kind of
my
makes you
take on it,
question.
man. Just exactly.
Well, definitely
It's like
thank
tonight
y'all
with us
for.
three, like we're in agreement with the base of this cigar, but like you said, where you're at in your part of your cigar journey, this is what you like to smoke. It's in your wheelhouse of what you enjoy right now because where your palate's at. Where for me, my palate's not here no more, but I can get why somebody would like this because I can still taste. So I understand what's going on with the cigar.
Definitely.
It's just for me because I've exposed myself to so much shit. I know there's so much shit out there. I'm like, why do I need to? I'm not gonna spend my time smoking something that's just one dimensional at the moment when I know that I have like 5 or 6 other choices that are gonna give me the complexity that I want.
So price doesn't matter.
Now,
It's the complexity.
Huh?
So price doesn't matter. It's the complexity.
It depends.
Pins? Did he freeze up?
If somebody new, price is gonna matter to them. Like, end of the day, we're still consumers. Like I said, I know there's certain cigars that are phenomenal, but am I just gonna buy them at will? No, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
This is where I'm gonna finish this one at. I'm about to put it out. Set it down.
No. You got another.
Sorry, I'm pulling on it.
You
Too
got
hard.
another. You ain't pulling on shit. You took 2 puffs through the whole damn show. Nah, go ahead.
I'm gonna recut it.
Just put it down. Just put it down. I know you want to smoke that other one. Go ahead and put it down. It's cool.
I'm not smoking that other one.
Why not?
Each time we do these shows, I'm up to like I don't know, man. I don't sleep well.
Bro, brush your teeth, take a shower, hit the sheets. It's easy. Look, Zeno's gonna go fire up his other one. That's why he disappeared. I know he can hear me though.
Mm-hmm.
I know he can hear me. Zeno.
So what's the verdict on price?
Price versus what?
Just in general.
Price and complexity?
Yeah.
For this particular one, I think it's priced at what it should be. It's it's not claiming to be something more. It's not claiming to be something less. The flavor's good. Is there complexity? Very mild, but it's linear. The flavors are good. For some, maybe like with Zeno, that have a little bit more of an elevated palate, it's going to tend to get boring probably around the halfway point. For me, I could probably take it down to the final third and still enjoy it. You and Zeno kind of sit somewhat similar on the palate range.
Right.
You guys are you love KBF stuff, and so that's what kind of you're accustomed to. So when you're smoking cigars, even ones you're like, oh, have you tried this? Have you tried this? Like you're still exploring. You're smoking other people's shit. It's just not all 100 Broncano stuff. So you're still keeping your palate open to what's out there, what's on the streets. But it's sitting more on the, of the medium full flavor, probably a little bit more on the sweeter side versus the savory side. So like this one, I would consider more of a meatier, more savory than sweeter. Is there a little bit of sweetness? There's just enough to round out the flavors where it's not super harsh. But I think the cigar is sitting at where it should be. Price wise, flavor wise, strength wise, like I said, I think some people view it as it's a dark, oily, it's broadleaf, it's going to be full. This is like a medium plus in strength. It ain't kicking in your gut. You're not feeling sick. I mean, you're drinking a Coke, which should be fine, but I think you would have been fine without it, to be honest. I sipped on a ginger ale and I'm fine. But for what it is, I think it's fair price. It's not trying to be something it's not.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. I mean, for me, it was a good experience. It's just at the end, I don't know. I was tired of lighting it. You know how it is once you start lighting something too many times or playing around with it. It's frustrating taking the band off. It's a band wrapped around another piece of paper, so that was
Yeah, I
kind
know.
of
I
challenging.
totally forgot about that. That it's the black bands on top of the white band, and it's really you got to pull the black band off and the white band.
Yeah, I was worried about damaging the wrapper on that.
No, you weren't. You were hoping that shit ripped it off. You can be like, I'm done. F
Done
tier,
with-
fucking
done with
F
this.
tier.
I mean,
I think Zino froze, or is he just looking at the clock at his watch?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
He forgot to pay his electric bill. I knew it. Shit.
I'm here.
Oh no, damn, never mind. My bad. You didn't hear shit I said, right?
I give it a 7 out of 10. I mean, we had to rank it.
Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, we go throw rankings on this? Okay. I mean, we can. 7.
I mean,
Hey, so that's
The fuck?
more than I originally thought you would have gave it, to be honest. Because like I said, you and Zena are kind of sitting almost similar. So to be a little bit more on the savory, meatier, bolder side, I thought you were going to give it like at least a 5.
I mean, I like the broadleaf, and the broadleaf actually sucked me in.
Okay. But are you so with broadleaf? Again, it's Pennsylvania and then there's Connecticut, 2 different broadleafs. Which are you more familiar with? Most people are more familiar with like Connecticut broadleaf, I would say.
Well, for the blends that I have is Pennsylvania broadleaf.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't have anything that has Connecticut in it. Yeah, so I mean, so it's a familiar taste, but this was like more forward. You can actually taste it more, you know, in the cigar itself.
Now you think it's because of the wrapper?
That smaller ring size, yeah, definitely.
All right. For me, this cigar sits about an 8 for me. But again, you know, from you guys, I sit more on the darker side.
It wasn't anything that I dislike about it. To Zeno's point, it just didn't. It wasn't challenging. It wasn't complex. It just basically stayed the same, which is it wasn't like a bad like it stayed the same and it progressively got worse. It just stayed the same. You know, you get the same flavors out of it. So it's consistent.
It's like a C tier for me.
Okay. That's higher than I thought you were gonna rate it.
It's like an average cigar for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's consistent as far as what it is. You know, it doesn't change. It's the same shit. If I'm in the mood for this, I can get it. Like for me personally, this would be like a yard cigar.
There you go.
Like something I don't give a fuck. I don't gotta tend to it. Like the wind's blowing, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's gonna be consistent all the way through. I'm not trying to pay attention for my transitions. Like I want a cigar, I gotta do some yard work or I gotta do some shit outside. I'll grab this.
I'm curious to see what the bigger ring gauge tastes like. The one that Zeno has.
I'm gonna pick one up. They just didn't have
probably
it
the same, to be honest with you. That's what I'm getting. It's a lot of just my palate's coated like powdery substance. It's still got that cocoa through it. It's got the spice. The spice is kind of tapered back down to where it was in the beginning.
Okay.
As far as on the retro, it doesn't have that lingering burn anymore. So whatever is in the middle of this blend, that's where it kicked up at. But I don't know. I'm at the point where, yeah, I mean, I'm at the point where broadleaf is kind of boring to me. But like I said, it's been overdone for me. Like I'm in the Northeast, like I'm in, you know, Liga and Foundation territory. Like,
yeah,
you know, that Liga wrapper was created literally 15 minutes from me.
That's wild. That's
so, yeah, we had that. Like I know the fucking farm where it's grown at.
So have you had the wrapper? Have you had the Camacho broadleaf?
Fuck Camacho. Camacho is terrible since they sold to Davro. Their blends are trash now. Triple Maduro Camacho before they sold was one of the best cigars I've ever had. Like for a Maduro, that cigar was complex. It had flavor up the ass.
Mm-hmm.
It aged well. Like that blend was amazing. Once they sold it, changed the bands. I bought that cigar. I bought a box of those cigars because I love that cigar so much. And I was like, yo, what the fuck did I just buy? This is not the same cigar. I'm so disappointed. So I don't even deal with Camacho anymore, yo. Like that turned
Same.
me off, yo.
I'm on that boat, and I let Zeno finish, and I'm glad I did because I was going to touch on the Triple Maduro was a great cigar. Anything other than that, though, I just couldn't. I tried to revisit somewhat like maybe a year ago with the Ecuador. I think it's their Habano. It's got that teal blue.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just couldn't. I haven't revisited that brand since.
That brand, yo, like I don't know.
So
like
we coming up on 146.
All right, timekeeper.
We know your bedtime's coming up, right?
I know. I know you got a whole nighttime routine that you got to go through. We'll get you.
You got to drink that warm milk and shit.
Warm almond milk.
Oh my god, you bougie ass. Almond milk.
He likes that. I told you he likes that leche.
Man. We clipping that too.
Fucking Glizzy Gladiator over there.
We got the Glizzy Gladiator who drinks almond milk.
Man,
warm almond milk though.
If you ever catch me with a Glizzy, slap me in the back of the neck.
We gonna AI you with Glizzy with a warm glass of milk.
Yo, just put mad Glizzies around them and shit.
That's it. We're gonna fire it up. It's coming out this week. Episode 3. Find out why we call him the Glizzy Gladiator.
Before fucking clock Nazi over there fucking kicks us out. What are we smoking? What's on tap for next week?
Yeah, that is a good question. So I know when we were kind of brainstorming, the fourth week we should do supposed to be
a lamp.
Man, you gonna let me fucking finish or what? Before you fucking jump in. No?
No, go ahead.
Fuck it. It's your show. What do you want to do?
Not my show.
Whatever the Glizzy Gladiator wants. What you want? You want to do a punch? You want to do the punch wiener?
Oh, I will fucking skip that week.
Let's do a nub.
There ain't nothing wrong with nubs, dog. Don't fucking hate on nubs.
You guys you'll be on your fucking own fucking dub.
Now go ahead, Sam.
I'll fucking Dubai pig and put a nub wrapper around it.
No. When we were brainstorming the whole thing, it was that fourth week was going to be something that we all have not smoked yet. Now, do we still want to stick with that? Choice is yours. I thought it was kind of a cool concept because then it's just kind of like we're all coming in with something we haven't smoked before.
I'm on board on that. I mean,
it's either that or we doing a Royal.
Davidoff?
No.
Royal
What'd
Blue.
You say?
Broncano.
A Royal Blue?
Yeah.
We can do the Royal too. What you want to do, Martin?
I mean, since Zeno like Lamperts, you haven't had one. You get access. I mean, we can pick one that I haven't had.
Lampert. I think I got like 2 shops near me. I can call to see if they have them. If not, I'm gonna have to order it, which isn't a big deal because I can put it in as early as tomorrow. I can call tomorrow. I can put it in as early tomorrow. It'll be at my door probably by like Friday at latest. depending
Or
on where I
at-
order from.
You smoked Zeno. You smoked Atabay before, right?
Atabay?
Yeah. What haven't you smoked?
Yeah. Yep. I haven't smoked a lot of shit from Klaus Factory.
It's not much out there.
Yeah.
No. There's like the Avowed shit, stuff like that. But
That's gonna give you the same
I haven't smoked
nuances
anything else.
as some of the that's gonna give you some of the same nuances as his brother. So
What about Warped?
Which one?
I haven't had any Warped. The only thing I do have from Warped is a Sarto, but then again, that's a broadleaf, and we just did broadleaf. So, I know for sure I can order, but a lot of local B&Ms don't carry Warped around there.
Yeah, I think I had a couple. I don't know. We can brainstorm it.
yeah,
I mean, we can do Lamper. We can do El Septimo. If you just want to do the Costa Rica thing. It depends. Or we can do the chat again, see what they want to do too. Or we can do the LFD. That's new.
The Suave?
Yeah.
didn't you have that, Sam?
I have not had the
But
the
I had
Suave.
You
I
had
had the wrong size. I had a big size.
you had it. Okay, that was what you
No.
sent a picture of.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
for
I
a
had a
fact I
big
can get the
size.
natural. The natural's in stock at one of my shops for sure. The new blend.
What size they have?
Fuck. I don't remember, but they're like 15 minutes from me, so it's not a big deal. I can run over there and find out. But yeah, they had the natural.
What kind of band is this?
The dual, the band on band action. Trying to think who else was out there. Luciano. There's a shop that carries a few Lucianos. I don't know if they have
This
Luciano
shit
by
gonna
you.
piss me off.
That band.
Look, Zeno, just stop.
Bro, this is terrible.
Throw in the towel, bro. Throw in the towel. I
No,
will say
what the fuck, bro? Like,
the band work is bad, bro. It's a band on a band. So you probably got the black one off, but you can't get the white one off.
yeah, what the who fucking thought of that?
I don't know. The black one.
What about
See,
what about this? I can't. I'm
packaging? Shit like that would piss me off.
I can't see it. What is it, Martin?
This is a warped El Oso Papa.
El Oso?
Yeah, Oso.
El Oso? The bear?
Yeah,
Is it the blue or the white?
either one.
Somebody
No.
just dropped those. Who the hell just got those?
Shot by me has them.
Do you have definition near you, Martin?
I can search for it.
And then Zeno, I don't know if they have any definitions at Hunter Spot. I know
They do. Which one?
online is different, so he may have more in the actual retail inventory. Man, if he has, I don't know if he has them. I really want you to try the Chairman because I want to see what you think of that one. It's almost like an orange, like a light orange band. The Aneo, which is that black and gold. I don't know if you've had that one. That one is solid. That one's good. He's got one called the Goods in Habano, not the Maduro, but the regular Habano. That one's solid. I don't know. You have to see what he has. Honestly, like kind of like how you are with KBF. I love anything Jaman puts out in definition. Like I've not had one bad one from him.
Sounds
And I
like
love
it's
his
definition. Sounds like it's definition.
You want to do that? Can you find him around you, Martin?
I'll find out tomorrow.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
with that,
I won't recommend the Defajero because that's gonna make you feel sick, bro. But yeah, I would say we go definition. We'll talk amongst ourselves to see how we can source them, and then we'll nail down at least one of them. I really want you guys to try the chairman. So
okay, let's try to get that.
Okay.
So for those that are still listening, still on, like and subscribe, or just subscribe. You don't have to like. Follow us on Instagram, 8.herb, Mr. Zino _, and Martin Broncano Cigars. So does price really matter? From what was said today, it's either the band, the price. I don't know. Whatever cigar you have in your hand is the best cigar at that moment. So with that, we're going to sign off. I'll let these guys say any last words, and we're on our way.
That's it, man. Smoke what you like. Smoke them if you got them, regardless of price point, regardless of brand. Keep an open mind, man. Just keep an open mind. Be willing to explore. That's it. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm going to tell you to like, comment, subscribe, share the podcast, tell your homies, tell your friends, do what you got to do.
Zino?
Nothing, man. Try everything. Don't smoke bands. Don't smoke labels. Just try the cigar. That's it, man. Just try it. You might like it. Don't take everybody's word because your palate is going to be different, especially if it's not developed yet. And like they said, like and subscribe. Send your questions in. Shit you want us to talk about, touch upon, pause. Go buy Broncano cigars. The fucking blends are amazing. It's really fucking good, even though fucking Martin is one of those lazy fucking brand owners that doesn't tell you guys. Look out for the new bands. The Ruby's coming soon.
Real soon.
The Royal Blue, I love. The Silver Toro is good too. Definitely give it a try. Peter, I'll talk to you soon if you're still on here. If not, fucking, we got to get you on, especially like I said last week when we do that Royal Blue. And the rest of you guys, go find Broncano. Just do a Google search. I won't say where it's at, but try it. So if you guys want to smoke that cigar the night that we actually do it, and join with us. Tell us what you are tasting, what you're experiencing. We'd love to hear from you.
Deuces.
That's it.
Freaking outro video doesn't play.
Oh, this motherfucker can't even work a computer.
No, he can't.